Hey everybody, it's Danny Wilson, aka Motorwitch, here with a tech video for you. We do a lot of cams here, and we always like to put a new oil pump and a cam plate in it. And we get asked why a lot. Why can't I run my factory pump? You can. It's not ideal for sure. When Harley launched in Milwaukee, there were a lot of oiling problems, mainly sumping, which is when you have too much oil left in the crankcase. It creates excess heat. It creates hydraulic pressure, you lose power. It also evacuates that oil through the cylinder heads. In all, there's 5 different oil pumps from Harley that superseded down, with the last revision being they added a seal to the backside of the pump. That seal straddles the main bearing and it creates crankcase pressure, which helps push the oil out while the pump pulls it. When we do cams, we use S&S oil pumps. They're made out of a better material and they simply work better. The design is different. The reason we go with the S&S pump is it performs the best. They're set up with 2 sets of return gears. So one set of the gears is designed to pull the oil out of the crankcase, which was an issue. The second set of return gears is designed to clear the oil out of the cam chest. They also have a magnet in them, which will pick up any ferrous material if you have a failure, and there's also a filter in them, so that if you do have some kind of a catastrophic failure, this will help limit damage that can happen elsewhere. These pumps work fantastic. They've got a seal provision on them. They install basically like a factory pump. There's an oil-cooled version and a water-cooled version. If you're going to do this yourself, you want to make sure that you do get the correct pump or you'll have issues with it. The pressures are the same, but the volumes are different because the oil-cooled engines have to have enough volume to run the oil up into the cylinder heads to cool, whereas the water-cooled engines do not. So make sure you got the correct pump. If you are going to try to do this yourself, you can tell by on the face of the pump there's an O or a W etched in it. The only other thing with these, for those of you that don't read instructions and try to do shit yourself, there's a cutaway on the inside gear in here. That cutaway has to face into the engine. I have not seen one come from the factory indexed incorrectly, but you do need to check it every single time when you install one of these. If you have any questions about this, DM us, hit us up. Happy to answer them. See you next time.